I stopped it before the music ended. Why? Well, it's Friday. We're listening to construction here on Bloomington. It never ends. The kidlets are out. They're having fun. It's okay. We're still having fun this evening, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Friday night feeding, yes. Feeding a light feeding tonight. We're going to go with some barley. We're trying to lighten them up here just a bit. Those couple days in the loft, we had it on a little bit heavier mix. Again, I find there are still some pigeons. Wait, wrong side. Some pigeons that just do not like certain grains. And it's funny, they can be here for months and months and months. And it's funny what pigeons eat, what they like to eat, what they have to eat, what they will eat. Isn't it funny? Do you guys ever notice the same thing? Put that in the comments below. Joseph says, hey, hey, hey. Oh, wait a minute. We have something big news, super big news. Really big. It's big. Super Bingo goes on sale Sunday. Sometime Sunday, Super Bingo is going to open. That's right. The pot is over $300. You guys are going to have that opportunity. Buy your Super Bingo squares. It's going to be big. The pot will be at $600 at Super Bingo. You can only get this at the Pioneer. Now, if you guys can tell me tonight what you noticed different here in the village, some different SHIT going down. Again, post that in the comments below. We're not going to bring the birds in just as of yet. No matter what we do here, there's always rumbling. You know, I'm going to tell you something, guys. I bought these silky chickens for Ricardo. Okay? These are the chickens that we purchased. Every one of these chickens, except for Chlorine, got to be sent back to the owner. Every single one of them. Now, I don't know if we're on the line, we're off the line, if YouTube's on. Because, again, the internet here is SHIT. So, if someone is on YouTube and Facebook, please let me know. If not, I'm going to stop it and restart it. David Tracy is on. Benzing stuff's gone. I love Benzing. I think it's a great clock. I just don't like how they handle their SHIT. I think Thomas Zimmerman's better than that. Right? Forget it. You want to advertise on my loft? Give me your goddamn best. And don't give me a free clock. No, give me your best. Give me the opportunity to sell the fucking clock. Give me the opportunity. But if you want me to sell it, I can't go to someone's house 6 times, set it up for them, sing, song, and dance, and have the same person call in and say, I didn't give customer service. Because you know what? I ain't about customer service. I'm the goddamn salesman. You know what? Mario Andretti is the best goddamn Ferrari driver in the world. But guess what? He couldn't sell the car for you. The salesman at Ferrari, he couldn't drive the car like Mario Andretti did, could he? Ponderosa Lofts. What's going on? Hey, double R's, yes, the birds are out. We're going to bring them in. We're still working on the respiratory. We still got it, but we're working on it. Anytime you see a bird shake its face in a funny way, he's got it. They got it. You see him shake it, they got it. It's the onset of it, the offset of it, the onset of it, the offset of it. But it goes back to these silky chickens. You know, you go and someone puts an ad on, they sell these chickens. They're silky chickens. Then you get a professional silky breeder look at them and say, these aren't proper. They're missing the 5th toe. Hold on. Goddamn. That's a Chihuahua running right there. So when the lady says it's purebred, it's just shit. I love shit. This world's getting shittier and shittier. The only good thing here, we got to figure out how we're going to get that sign down. That sign, I guarantee you, Benzing itself on that sign right there, the owners of it. It's a beautiful sign. I don't think the owners did business that way. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Comments. Eddie Ortiz, what's going on? YouTube is good, yes. Got a muddy spot in the yard. Oh, this isn't muddy. This is the creek on Bloomington. This. Don't ever show off, eh? You're not as strong. You look good in that tank top, though. We've had a lot of rain. There's a lot of rain going on here. When you got rain, you've got it all. All right, kidlets. Let's bring the little kids in. You know what? And if they come in, they come in. If they don't, I don't really care. They're going to have to start picking it up here a bit. I mean, we're working on the old respiratory. This one was scalped as a baby. Someone sent me a scalped pigeon. Look at that. Scalped. I always say you never send a pigeon that's been scalped. You never send pigeons that have been scalped. Scalped is brain damage. But hey, what do I know? We're going to get in there. We're going to do it. Like, share, and subscribe. Hold on. You are all on. Are you ready? Tuesday, ladies of the night. Tuesday, guys, tune in. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, Northern Pacific Time. Tuesday, I want you to tune in. I'm not lying. There's all the barley out. Tuesdays, I want you to tune in because that's what we're going to be doing, the unveiling. If someone can guess every breeder that's on the tour, I'll give you $2,000. But you have to guess every breeder. You can only guess one time. And I'll give you $1,000. Put your guesses in. There's 18 stops. It's going to be beautiful. We might even visit Jan. Who knows? Or go to the grave. It don't matter to me. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to bring the kids in. The birds that you see in, I didn't let them out. I'm treating them. We're giving some treatments. But the shit is still deep here in the waters here at the village. Remember, guys, the Pioneer Village is where you want to be. I love sliders. Never again am I building sliders. Nope. I ain't going to do it. Can't do it. Not interested in doing it. Never going to do it again. I'm joking, guys. Take your sliders and go. Look at that one. Throwing it up on the board. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Look out, guys. Come on. Move. A lot, 99, well, I'd say 95% of these birds look real good. Maybe 90, 85 to 90. But there's a group, man. They're respiratory and up. We got construction going on. It's so much fun here. From morning till night, you can just never hear yourself think, and that's what makes it great. Tune in on Tuesday. Actually, I'd rather see them go back and forth right now, just like this, than have them even come in. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why would you want that? Do you want me to tell you why, guys? Do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to show you? I'm going to show you. Look at one of our winners, man. Winning. USA Loft. Look at him. You can tell he's having fun. You guys having fun yet? Check this out. This is a goddamn pigeon, man, right there in front of you. Look. Having a beverage, enjoying the finer things in life. But guys, let's not forget, Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Mark it on. I will be on Tuesday evening. Also, guys, let's not forget Monday Night Family Show at 8:30. Wednesday at 7:30, Pigeon Bingo. If we sell out, we will have Super Bingo again. I know, you're acting stupid. Go around the Avery. Go around the Avery. Reconnect. This was our first time reconnecting. You're wondering what's going on. They're completely repaving on the road, and it's just a sound that never ends here. Greetings. Oops, hold on. Where we got the greetings from? Greetings from the beer state. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Tonight's barley, so don't think you're going to pig out because you can eat all the barley you want. It's a gift from me to you. Still on the respiratory here in the water. It's slow and steady. I feel like I'm in the Terry Fox run getting rid of this respiratory. For people wondering, Terry Fox is Canada's best Canadian. This guy, man, he had heart of steel. If you had pigeons like him, you'd win every race. If you had employees like him, you'd be a billionaire. And if you knew people like him, well, you'd have a real friend. Oh, they don't want the barley. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. You're going to get barley. Again, we've used a little bit of Ridzol, a tablet, a little bit of respiratory vaccine. It seems to be starting to hold, starting to stick. Traction's getting better. What's happening? Not much, Jason. $1,000 if you can guess the breeders who are going to be on our tour. You will never in your life get to go to these lofts. And there are lofts in here, they will not let people in, but you will get to come with me. 7 spots will be sold. 7 spots, all in Canadian dollars, guys. The goddamn trucks are honking and beeping. I hope a hawk comes through here now. That's what we need tonight, folks. You guys having fun yet here at the village? I know I am. We're going to mix up our water momentarily. Oh, they got enough water. We're just going to give them the water. This water's for coccidiosis and respiratory. It's like a double-edged sword, this one. Again, guys, this is not like any normal one-off race. Every day here is not going to be sunshines and rainbows. But what it will be, it'll be a fight for first. What bird has the balls, has the stamina, has the breeding to do it? And that's all on you and your birds. You birds. Nothing to do with me, just you and your pigeons. We've got chihuahuas barking at. And of course, always got to reconnect. Like, when I talked to it about Loft Manager Richard, you see here, this, to get this right here, we have to take the screwdriver and turn it. But when we turn the screwdriver, the ones that don't have the shit between their legs, they go the same way. And that's coming. That is coming. Hey, on a positive note, The red loft's on fire. The red loft is on fire. As you can see, the cockbirds are cooing in the window. It's a lot of fun. I got the clock running here on Wind Companion. Those are the signs. We got to fix all them up. We got advertising for sale. You want to put your used tire shop on there? You let me know. Oh, shit. Hold on. I banded 10 birds today. I'm going to put them through right now. There were some birds that had to be re-chipped. Now they're getting re-chipped. Here's one. Hold on. You can almost hear yourself think here. That's the type of construction that's going on. We have to redo a bunch of rings. I think I picked the worst time to bring them in. The sounds and the smells are incredible. Did I get that bird that just come through the hole? If that's the case, I'll be pissed off. Oh, I did. They're coming back out through the goddamn hole. They can find the hole to go back out, eh? My fault. No more feed. I'm done for tonight. Everybody's had their little drink and their little dinner. No, we got Barley there. The link is up and on the Winnie. How does this pigeon keep getting out? I don't know how the bird does it. You're in here, bud. Go. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more. Well, that's that, guys. Reminder, you see it in the top corner. Tune in Tuesday. You're going to find out what you're paying for. Is it worth your money? Is it worth the $5,999? Plus, remember, if you come on the tour, you get to come alongside me. You can call me names, throw things at me, and just have fun. Hey, Ricky, can you imagine? I got that goddamn chute open on the second level. 3 shitheads come out. Imagine that. 3 shitheads come out. Isn't that something? They're hungry, those chicks. Well, there you have it, guys. I'll tell you, these birds are ready to start flying. I can see it in the way they move the wings. It almost feels like you can feel something, you know? Again, they were in the loft for 2 days, 2.5 or 3 days. So they're a little overloaded here. That's okay. That's what we wanted. They'll all come in. They're all going to go on the board. And that's what it is. We're learning, slow and steady, steady and slow. I can't hear myself anymore, so I'm going to go back up into the house. We got felines running everywhere, creating havoc. You guys are very quiet tonight. Why is everyone so damn quiet? Why must everyone be quiet? And it's dark. I hate dark, and I hate quiet. So, inventory running on Wind Companion, as you see. This is who I want to be beside tonight, right here. Number one reason is, look, you see it? See the resemblance? I do. It's a quiet group. When it gets too quiet, that's when I'm done playing the game. Birds are going to come in. The clock is on. Pretty much that's all there is to it. Birds will go back out again tomorrow. We're going to now start to turn the screwdriver. Like I said, we want to start training in August. So that means these little couch potatoes got to start getting off the couch. We'll see how that works. The chicks are so cute. Yes, they're all going back to the owner. The owner sold them as pures, and they're not pure. I'm not a silky expert. Actually, I just asked her, were they pure? An hour and 35 minutes later, she said they were pure. Again, people, they say things like, and I don't understand why they do it. It's painful, really. You know, it's a painful thing when you ask somebody. Like, I wonder, when you go to a restaurant and you order a steak and they bring you a goddamn salmon, you know, well, it's a steak salmon. Is that what they say? Because that's basically what they said. They said silky chickens don't have to have 4 toes, don't have to have 5 toes. They can have 4. No, in the actual breed specification, they got to have 5 toes, not 4. But hey, that's what shit is. So now I got to drive an hour and a half back to get my money back. And it's a waste of my goddamn time. But I can't have those, breed silkies, and sell silkies to somebody who wants them. I got nice roosters. Ricky's got nice roosters. I don't know nothing about chickens. I don't. But I learned a few things about silkies. It's just bullshit. Can you guys tell me what goes into a Long Island iced tea? A Long Island iced tea. Can you put it in? Now, if you come to Toronto, you can come. We're going to go and get Long Island iced teas. But in Canada, there's a rule. You can't put 5 liquors into one glass. So they don't make a real one. They make vodka with some type of shit mix that looks like tea. And they say that's a Long Island iced tea. It's false advertising. Don't put it on your menu if you can't make it properly. Don't sell me chickens that are silkies but that aren't. And you know what? It was my fault. I was the ding dong that said Are these pure? Yes. I didn't do my research. I didn't do my homework. And guess what? I got screwed up. Now I got to drive an hour and a half there to give them back. You're going to give me, now let's see the type of people they are. You're going to give me the 200 back plus the hour and a half one way, hour and a half the other, hour and a half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of driving plus the fuel. What do you think you're going to give me on top of that? Because the next day I'll go on the internet, the same shit will be sold there again. Why? People don't care about quality. Am I wrong? I'm venting. I'm venting. This is the Pioneer One Off race. I'm venting about my race. I'm venting about life. You know, I got a good guy, Les Gerard, great guy from the UK. Absolutely fantastic guy. Gotta say. Participates. He's pissed off at himself. He's on my page, dog shitting me. Write me into the ground. Write me into the ground. Write me into the ground. The loft's dirty. Write me into the ground. Write me into the ground. Talking shit. Les, you're pissed off at last year. You didn't buy the bird that Greg McFarland bought and made $8,000. I owe you a pigeon. Does somebody want to give me a pigeon for Les Gerard? I can't remember everything I got to do. I can barely remember what day of the week I'm on. Les Gerard comes on and he trolls me. He slams me into the ground. I'm a shithead. I'm this. I'm that. I am. I'm all of that and more. If you like me, don't like me. Because one day, when I let you down one time, you will climb on my back and you will shit down my throat and you'll do it on the internet. I don't want anyone on here to like me. Actually, you can all hate me. And it's better that way. I'm only as good as the last time out with those birds. If I'm winning money for you, you're going to love me. If I'm not winning money for you and I make a promise that I forget, you know, Michael Peevler, I got to take him for dinner. I don't know where he lives. One day when I see him, I got to take him for dinner. But you know what? At least he's not a douchebag and comes on and says, well, you still haven't taken me for dinner. And that's the truth. I'm going to let you down one day. Every one of you on this show, I promise I will let you down. I will disappoint you. I will insult you. I will hurt your feelings. I might even say your bird was shit. But I'm real. And I don't really mean everything I say. When you're in a real life shit, real, when it's real, you get reality. How many times have I said my dad's a fucking idiot? Right to him. Or he said the same thing to me. It's the truth. We have a moment. At the end of the day, we pick back up after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe a half a day. We keep moving on, inch by inch. He asked the other day on the family show, can partnership work? 99% of the time it can't, because basically you have to be able to look at your partner and tell him he's an asshole, he's a shithead, he's an idiot, he smells funny, he's a drunk, he eats too much, and anything else you can think of, Dad, on top of that. And then, about 10 minutes after that, you got to still be on the same page, and you have to be able to banter back and forth about what? Feed him corn, feed him barley, give him drugs, don't give him drugs, law fly him, don't fly him. And you have to be able to sew it all together. And you have to keep the perfect team. Teamwork in pigeon racing barely works because most people don't have teammates like that. And that's the truth. It's the same thing with these people that sell chickens and dogs and cats and sheep and all this shit. They sell a bunch of shit. And it's the same thing. I don't sell nothing for nobody. No clock systems, no bet on pigeon systems, no band systems, none of it. I'm only the salesman. I tried the product, I use the product, I test the product out, and I tell you if it's good or if it's shit. I'm not technical support. That's not me. I help the best I can. I help more than I'm even supposed to help. That's it. So if you want to advertise on our loft, I don't give a shit if you're from Winnipeg. I don't give a shit if you're in Alabama, Idaho, Cleveland, New York City. You want to put your advertising on our loft? Please, there's no problem. $200. Put a little square up. I'll talk about your product. Tell them how great it is. Send me some product. I'll try it out. But that's all I can do. And when you buy Silky Chickens, make sure they got 5 toes and not 4. And if they say they're purebreds with 4, tell them to have another drink. Because now, how do you learn? You make mistakes. That's the only way you learn. And all these races that you see around here, all of them, take a look in Canada. No other one-loft race does any inventory. You don't hear nothing. I'm just looking at Canada. Shit. What are you hiding? Look at all these races. I see all these races that lose 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. I haven't lost any percent. I'm perfect. It's all a fallacy. I can take you in a section with respiratory. We're working on the respiratory. But you want to know the most positive thing is that you guys that are involved with this race, you have a real race. You have a real one. And that's a good thing. And enjoy that, because one day there might not be a real race left. And guys, bends and clocks are great, but I will say the customer service is shit. I was part of the customer service. I was shit. I contact Benzing, customer service not up to my standards sometimes. Superb clock, the best. And when I like it, when I get dumped, you can call me, dump me. But if you want me to sell for you, you got to give me the right tools to sell the damn thing. If you don't do that, I can't sell it. And actually, Top Pigeon, everyone's using, use it. It's cheaper. Pigeon men like to save money. Use it. Go ahead and try it out. Use it for as long as you want. And then there'll be another one that'll come out, and then use that. You use whatever you want. Actually, personally, if you want my honest opinion on clocks, they're all crap. The best clock was the manual clock, because the manual clock made you learn how to trap pigeons, go up and clock them, not fall asleep on the chair, not get too drunk. Made the pigeon sport, pigeon and man together. This automatic clocking, it's junk. That's my honest opinion. I talked to Leandra Munich in Holland. They say once a year they have a manual clock race where they have to use the manual clock. Isn't that fun? That's, to me, a lot of fun. You're only human. We're only humans. We all make mistakes. No. Humans don't make mistakes. Humans don't. We're perfect. We're supposed to be perfect. How are the little kids doing? Oh, they're still there. I think tonight, like my buddy Ulrich said, they're going to sit out tonight. The screws are going to start to get turned this week, and we're going to get on the line now. I'm in Winnipeg. Shane says he's in Winnipeg. And there's nothing wrong with Winnipeg. I love it. But, I look at things and I just shake my head. I shake my head. Guys, I want to tell you something. For 7 people right here, this is a pigeon trip of a lifetime. Every person, every loft, and everything that we are going to see on this trip is absolutely out of this world. You are going to love it. It took Leah and Richard over 5 years to put this trip together. We've met a lot of breeders. We are taking you to breeders that have great personalities, that have great pigeons, that have nice loft setups, and they're passionate about their pigeons. That's where we're going to take you. We're going to take you to pigeons to pigeon lofts where you can talk to the breeders. We're going to take you to these places and you can see what professional pigeon racing is. And these lofts for $5,999. I always wanted to make something 99 at the end. 9's my favorite number. This is the best pigeon tour that'll ever be put together. That's why Feathers Elite does it. We want to bring you the best. And for only 7 people will get to come. We're going to have the unveiling on Tuesday of the lofts that you are going to visit. Current winning lofts. Winning lofts that have been winning for years. Winning lofts that have been winning for years. Winning lofts that have been winning for years. But in all those wins, there's all those losses. And that's what makes these breeders better than you, and better than me, and better than anybody that you really know. They've sold pigeons for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worldwide. And they get results for people all over the world. On Tuesday at 7 p.m., I want you guys to tune in so you can see the unveiling of these breeders. It's going to be a great show. And before I even unveil these breeders, not only the breeders, the venues, the feed store, the hotel, everything, I want to say one thing. Thank you to those breeders, before I've even unveiled them, for allowing Feathers Elite in to their homes for this great tour. The 7 people, you're going to get to ride around with me. You're going to actually see what I get to see. And I always say, what's on camera, it's amazing, isn't it? It is. But you don't even get to see the real story until the camera gets shut off. And only I see that. But you're going to get that shot. Hey, this was Friday night feeding. Dum-diddy-dum-diddy-dum. They're acting like a bunch of Scots out there tonight. Troy's in the house. Hey, Troy, what's the price for the Benzing clocks? Hold on. What's the price? What's the price? Troy, we're not shutting this show off until we get the price of Benzing clocks. Because I told Thomas, I sucked right to the end. What is the price of the clocks? Give me the special. Wait, let's take a moment. We got Big Andy here. There he is. Big Andy. What's the price, Troy? And no, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a good mood. Always remember, I never do this to someone. I look right in their face and I tell them what I think. But I never use this tool. That's a coward's way. So we are going to hold on. Troy's my buddy. I love Troy. Good pigeon man. Troy, we are not shutting this show off until you give me the goddamn price of those clocks. Benzing, hold on. I got it here somewhere. Benzing, we're going to leave the advert up on here right now. What is the price of the clocks? Canadian dollars, Americans, 1,300, Troy says. 1,300 Americans. Troy, put your phone number in. Troy, put your phone number up. Americans, Canadians, Hispanic people, people in Uruguay, people in Puerto Rico. I don't give a shit where you are. I want you to call Troy. And I want you to order these goddamn clocks. They're so good. Troy, we're not going to leave. Get your number up right now. Benzing. Don't leave home without one. If you have an iPhone, you need a Benzing. 1,300 bucks. Now, Troy, customer service. 1,300 bucks for what? What are we getting, Troy? What are we getting? What are we getting? A picture of the sign? Come on, Troy. You know what they'll say? I've gone off the rocker. Maybe I have. They said I didn't do enough to market this shit. I'll market this shit. I'll market this shit. Anyways, guys, the tour on Tuesday. We're still waiting for Troy to tell us the whole package. Troy, come on, man. Internet typer, let's go. Where's Andy? Can't get off the couch. Get him on. Hold on. There he is. $1,300. Same clock. They told us $2,100. How are you supposed to be competitive when you get that dog shit price? I call it dog shit price. I'm actually thinking that clock's not worth $1,300. I think that clock's worth about $800. If we want to really get the goddamn thing moving. Who wants to buy Benzing clocks at $800? I'm going to buy them at $800 and sell them. $800. I'm going to start selling Benzing clocks. Benzing clocks, $800. How many people want them?
What's the competition?
I don't really care what the competition is. The new competition? It's shit.
How much?
I don't know. It's shit.
$500?
No, I don't know. I don't even know. They've been in business 15 months. Plus, they'll take Canadian Tire dollars. Anyways, I'm thinking about selling Benzing clocks at $800. I don't really care. Wait, hold on. You get an M3 clock with an 8-field antenna and a smart hub. That's for $1,300. I'm going to give it to you guys for $800. I'm going to give it $800. Why? Because we want to cause a fire sale.
How long's Troy been in the business?
I don't even know what that even means, but I know one thing.
Sharpen your knife.
I mean, this means one thing and one thing only.
I'd say, Troy, you're brave.
I like it. Johnny Cash always said, you got to know how to walk the line. That's what you're getting, $800. You want the same package. I'm going to sell them for $800. Same package. You're going to shave. That's what Troy said. Yes, Troy. I am going to shave. But always remember, I never slice someone's throat, Troy. I don't stab them in the back. Don't do that. But that's okay.
Troy's a salesperson now. He knows the...
If I buy a clock from you today, Troy, I want it tomorrow. I'll buy one right now. $1,300. I want the clock here tomorrow. That's another thing. I want to see customer goddamn service. Set it up. I want it set up in my backyard. I want the goddamn thing running. I want to see customer service. I'm looking for it. I am sour. No, I'm sour. I'm sour because I'm actually not sour. We're just having some fun. Actually, you know what? Our next pigeon bingo. How many clocks should we give away?
Troy will give a clock away.
Yeah, Cloy. I called him almost Cloy. Troy, we want to work with you guys, your new sales group, you and Andy. We want to give away a clock. Give away. Actually, we want to give away a whole club system, not only to the club, but to all the members. I want to put that together because I think Benzing is the best. I love it. It's the best clock. The people in the Up North Combine, they're the dumbest sheep I've ever met, and I love them all. They're all sheep, but everyone is sheep. I'm a goddamn sheep. I can eat carrots and lettuce and grass and whatever. We're all sheep. Bah, I'm a sheep. Now they're going to cut the price to $1,300 for this clock. Sheep, listen. Don't buy them yet. Ask them for a better deal. Because you know what? They gave me the goddamn clock to sell $2,100. And I love this clock. If you ask me what this clock is worth to me, she's worth $3,000 or $4,000 all day long. It's a great clock. If you said the clock's worth $5,000, I've used it. It's fucking great. It's great. It's simple. Ask Troy. He'll tell you it's simple. But it ain't worth $1,300.
Worth 800.
It's worth $800. And the chips, guys, chips are $1.50 at the most. That's what I think. Why? Because God damn it, when you have somebody that's passionate, that sticks the signs all on the goddamn loft, sings and dances, and does a cartwheel, can't even get 100 sheep to buy it. Instead, they go with some goddamn Chinese, Asian, Taiwanese, Lebanese, Spanish, Puerto Rican, American, Canadian clocking system that nobody knows if it's going to work in 5 years. Nobody backs up Benzin. Hell, they use the manual goddamn Benzin clock, but they forgot about it. Sold. Shane Dennis wants one at 800. Come on, guys. How many people want it at 800? One. One goddamn person. This is what I'm talking about when I say sheep. Even if you're in a club that uses Taurus, even if you're in a club that uses Unicon, guess what? Buy it at 800. Win. Tips. Whatever. Fuck. You know what I love? You come out here. This isn't a rant. This is just business. We're talking pigeon stuff, a pigeon product, a product that's fucking superior to anything that you have in your loft. Your pigeons are all shit. Your training method's shit. The feed you feed is shit. But if you have a Benzin clock, you have one piece of the puzzle that's perfect. And I don't mean that your birds are shit. And I don't mean that your feed is shit. And I don't mean that your training method's shit. I don't mean it. But what I mean is the perfection is in the clock. And that's Benzin. And I know someone's going to send this to Thomas. And you know what? The biggest mistake you made was you picked the wrong horse. Remember, if you don't train the horse right and you don't give the horse the tools, you don't give him the carrot and whip him when it's time, fucking horse can't run. Take a look at Seabiscuit. He went through the best hands in the world, didn't he? What did he run? 35 races and couldn't win anything. He was sold for what, $5,000? Garbage. But then someone took him, gave him the right this and gave him the right that, took the time. Then the horse became unstoppable. But you got to give the horse the tools to do it. Just like every pigeon out in that loft, they're all shit, every one of them. It's up to us to put the tools into them, to educate them, to teach them. Then, when we do that, the good ones pick it up, and boom, they go from there. And it's true. I've gone to races. Maybe I can't handle your pigeons. Maybe the course can't handle your pigeons. Maybe that's true. You have to think about what you're doing. Take a look. Take your time. And as I say, Benzin clocks, how many people we got on? We got Americans at $800 Canadian. And I'm giving you guys the pioneer. For all the clocks that I sold in the US, for all the clocks I sold to the one loft races, the people never used my name. Actually, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. The last 2 years, I was buying my clocks from Seagulls. Because why? Importing into Canada was bullshit. It's the truth, man. Just go call Ed. Call Ed. Call him up. Give Ed a call. He's got that raspy voice. Give him a call. Buy your clocks from him. He's not going to give them to you at $800. You're going to pay US. Here's what it is. Troy, you're the salesman. Have I missed anything about this clock? Oh, and another thing. That loft is sponsored or is powered by Benzing. Do you guys want to pick up some advertising on this loft? I'm going to give you first crack at it. That's a question that you and Andy are going to have to talk about. No comments. It's a quiet crowd tonight. You can almost hear a pin drop. What do you think? Think we should shave tonight or what? That's what I always say. Like I said to Les Gerard, like I said to Ricky Cruz, like I say to them all, I say it right to your face. I don't put no knives in no one's back. Clock is running. Like, share, and subscribe. It's Friday night, man. We're having fun. Aren't you? You having fun? I know I am. I got to ask Ricky how many are on the board. We're still waiting. Nobody's got anything to say? Really? Quiet crowd tonight. How can the crowd get so quiet? How's it going, Ma? Oh, Pigeon Bingo, Super Bingo opens up on Sunday. The pot will be at $600. That's Canadian. We also want to give away on our, we're going to give away a Benzing clock as well on one of our bingos. I'm getting them talking now about Benzing. I'm going to sell more clocks for these two than they ever fucking sold. I never got this opportunity.
But where's your commission?
I don't want commission. I don't need a commission.
Why do it?
Why did Terry Fox run across Canada? He did it because he could. Can't wait for Bingo 11, Eddie Ortiz says. Hey, oh, hold on. This is the photo of the night, guys. Now, this is the guy. He wins a Pigeon Bingo, okay? And you can see the night he's about to have in his face. Ricky, don't talk. We're in the middle of a show. This is the face right here. Look at this. Doesn't this say I'm having fun? It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long... I could lose all my birds. I don't give a shit. I've got the goddamn Traveler. I'm doing good. And that's what it's about.
Get the strawberries out of the fridge.
We're getting the strawberries out of the fridge. We had some fun tonight. Again, guys, remember. Life is live. It's reality. You never, ever in your life want to be like this right here. You don't want to be like this person. If you are like this person, it's over. Don't want to be like this. You want to be like this. Take a look at this. This is who you want to be like. Fun, living until they're 105 years old, having fun. Anyways, I've had a fun night tonight. Birds are going to go back out. How many we got out on the board there? About 10. About 10. Isn't that something? 10. No need for 10, isn't it? Like my buddy Ulrich said. You just have to get ruthless.
Yeah.
Right, Troy? You got to get ruthless. $800 for the Benzing clocks. Please let me know. Pigeon Academy, good clock, Business conversation. No. The clock is a great clock. It's not a business conversation. We're just talking overall. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Eddie Ortiz, you guys bring us enjoyment in videos I love to watch. Well, it's not about just bringing you enjoyment. It's allowing you to watch what I call the train wreck unfold. When Benzing puts a knife into your back, and your friend puts a knife into your back, if you wonder why I don't go to therapy, you're my therapy. I ventilate it to you. No, hey, do I really give a shit? How many clocks are going to sell here in Canada? Benzing clocks? 0. Why? Because sheep can't follow the bouncing ball. Prime example. Some of the best pigeons I've sold, they're not here. They go out of the country. Supers. Mike Green, I haven't seen you in a while. Late to the show. What's going on, Mike Green? You are my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. I missed you on the Pigeon Bingos, brother. And I wanted to say one thing. Your wife's been representing you. I didn't know if you crashed a truck or you got pissed off at me. And I hope neither of them. But I wanted to say hi to you. Nice to see you back on. And you're on, oh no. Yeah. And you're on YouTube, which is great. Lots of fun. Lots of pigeon fun. You're not late to the show. You're not late. The show is a good show tonight. We're thinking outside the box. We're talking. Some say it's business talk. It's not. It's just life. My mom rolled the eyes at me. I'm a bad guy. I got to keep it all in and swallow it. You know, the breeders that I represent, I ask them to give me their very best, and they do that. They come on my shows and they give me the best of the best of the best. And the whole thing, it all works together. Your best is the best, works as the best. But if you give me the best, but you don't give me the tools to make it better than the rest, even though it is better than the rest, how do you win? You can't win. You're only going to lose. Guys, Troy and Big Andy. Hold on. I got to refer to him as this. He's that big. He's bigger than the fridge. Good guy, though. Great. Get a hold of him. Awesome. They're selling the M3 clock for $1,300. I've done already so many sales with so much commission that I've never gotten anyways. It's fine. I got to help. I got to help the people here in our local area. I got to help I'm a sheep. You're a sheep. We're all a sheep. Buy the clock. Or I'll sell you the same clock for $800. Guys don't like to hear the truth. Who likes the truth? My hair's receding. My beard is gray. I'm fat. It's the truth, isn't it? We don't like to hear it. We don't like to hear anything. Right, Troy? We don't like to hear the truth. Nobody likes the truth. And do I like the truth? No. But I can't sell something that I don't have the tools to sell. And that's okay. I can say one thing. Benzing clocks are number one. I will continue to use it. I will never use another clock. I don't need to. It's like an iPhone. They are the best. Forget the Androids and forget the one, the other one, and the other one, and the other. No. iPhone all the way. Benzing, actually, I think Benzing should sell to iPhone. It could get even better. It's that good. The transparency is great. A few laughs as well. The laughs are good. But there you see it. We've been on for an hour. I gave the clock deal 20 minutes ago for $800. I've got 17 M3 clocks in my closet. 17 of them. What can I say? Take a look at that. Right there. Mike Green says it. Quality. David Tracy. He says Benzing is their best. And guys, Seagulls sells them. Seagulls does in the U.S. Can you imagine? I have an international show. I got people in the UK and people from all over. Maybe one person from each country. I'm not allowed to sell to only the people in Canada. So all the people here in Canada, like me or hate me, love me or kill me, whatever, anything I sell outside of that, it doesn't count. So I'm a bad salesman. I am poor. Because you know what? I made the wrong deal. Guys, Troy Spencer and Big Andy, they're selling them at $1,300. Don't miss this opportunity. If you have a top pigeon or a Taurus or a Unicorn and your club is never, they say they're never going to change, call these two guys up. Call them up. You might have to call them a few times, a couple times, maybe 5 times. Buy the clock, put it in your closet and save it. Why? The goddamn clock is that good. And you will never get it at that price because I had to sell it at $2,100 with a trade-in. You had to give up your clock. And that's what it is. Do you ship to the U.S.? I ship everywhere. I ship anywhere I can ship. Remember, private message me. We're looking for a bit of support here. And guys, remember, Troy and Big Andy. See that? See that symbol there? That's a symbol. It's what little mice do. You bite it, you eat it, you go, you run. You're a good salesman. Look at the great birds you have sold. My friends, the birds I've sold are from those great breeders.
They sell themselves.
They sell themselves. I'm not the salesman. You want to add superstars to your loft? Look at Kristen Marshman. Hearst, 450-mile race. Kid Caviar. Bang! $12,000 pigeon producing combine winners. Does Daddy know how to pick them? I know how to pick them.
Not her.
Remember, guys, if you're not the best pigeon man, there's one thing you definitely need, is the super pigeons. Because super pigeons take you to another level. Take a look at the people who own Seattle Slew. They were regular people, a dentist, a doctor, whatever. They bought Seattle Slew. They won the Triple Crown. Was it them? The horse would have done it for whoever bought him.
Clean horse shit.
I tried convincing my club to go Benzing, but they're stubborn. Mike Green, if you want your club to go Benzing, I'm going to give you a club price that can't be beat. You sit down with your club, and I'm going to be honest. I don't work for Benzing, but I'm having fun now. I'm having fun. You know what I always like? I like selling when there's nothing to sell for. So, Mike Green, I want you to sit down with your club, and I want you to talk among. And I want you, with all of them, I want them all to put together what they feel is an affordable price for the clock. Affordable price. What you guys in your club, maybe there's 10 members, 20 members, or 50 members, what you feel is an affordable price for the clock. And then what I want you to do is tell me how many members, what you guys think is fair, and you have to be fair. You have to be real. You give me that price, and I am going to private message Thomas Zimmerman. I'm going to private message Troy Spencer. I'm going to private message Big Andy, even though I probably won't get a hold of him. But Troy, he's my friend. We're going to get you a price. We're going to come back and we're going to try and make it all happen for you, for your club, because your club needs to be on the best system. I think we can do that. And remember, I don't want anything from it. I just want to put the best into your hands. Like the pigeons we sell, the same with the clock. It's the best. I will PM you. I need a new clock. Nelson Pigeon says he needs a new clock. Great job. It's great. Message me. Remember, why get a clock for you? Let's get a clock for your whole club. Troy's gone missing. Troy, Nelson, he's looking for a clock, man. Mom, you know what I need you to do? I need you to stay in your lane. I'm on another lane right now. We're selling clocks. We're going to get Michael Green, his whole goddamn club a clock.
Troy's salesman.
Troy's not here. Customer service. Pick it up. We need the goddamn service.
Till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
And it's funny. I can deliver people clocks. They're so drunk when you deliver them, you have to take the clock back home because they're too drunk to set the clock up. I've had that happen. And it wasn't me. Customer service is at an all-time high. Mike Green, we're going to get your club a clock. We're going to get the whole club a clock. It's my goal. You know what? Before I'm done here on this earth, I'm going to get Mike Green's club a whole clock, the whole clock. I want to know, though, what it costs the whole club. Like, one guy says I can afford 800. One guy says I can afford 600. One guy says I can afford 900. That's what I want to know. And you know what? Mike, when you ask them, give them all a sheet of paper and say, what can you seriously afford? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Once you get on the clock, you're going to thank me. And maybe it's going to be a little bit out of your price range, a little bit high. But the bands work great. The system works great. The live hub is fantastic. If you have an iPhone or an Android, you're going to love it. And I'm passionate about the clock because it's that good. If only people listened. I talked to a pigeon man. Pigeon man, when I was 20, he sat at a table with a world-class pigeon fancier, and I'm not going to mention his name, but he's a pigeon man that you would all gladly go and sit and have dinner with. You'd kiss his ass, and you'd just go like this. Yeah. And he said, you can tell 100 of them, of the same men, pigeon men, 100 of them, exactly what you do and how you do it, and at what time you do it, what you use, what bird you have, what clock you use, what your wife wears, what you eat for dinner, how many times you crap. You tell them all how to do it. Give it to them on a silver plate. And he says, you want to know the most saddest part of the whole goddamn thing is, Ryan? And I said, what is that? He said, only one out of the 100 will listen. So he says, 99 of them, they hear it, they twist it, they change it, they twerk it, they this it, they that it. I've been saying benzene for 5 years, or 4 years, or 3 years, or 2 years. The clock is not worth 2,100. The clock is not worth 300 or 1,300. The clock is fantastic. It's priceless. Guys, what are you waiting for? Now's the time to buy. And Mike Green says will do. Now, Mike, I'm going to get the price for you, but I'm going to give Troy and Andy the final. Because, you know why? They're the sales staff, not me. Hector, awesome videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. So true, says Nelson. Of course it's true. Who likes to hear the truth? Nobody. The truth hurts. And I don't know these people. They come up with these sayings. Don't trust a man you don't drink. Every guy that's burnt me that doesn't drink, I find out they don't drink. I was at Nicholas Norman's. I talked to Philip. He says, if a man don't drink, I don't trust him. He can't buy birds from us. Just a small little thing. They don't like it. That's one saying. A fool and his money soon part. There's something to that. If you listen to all these little sayings from many years, you just hear them and they catchphrases. They're all truths. Somebody got famous starting by doing it my way because that was what we do. Somebody got famous singing, doing it. Yeah, that's right. Mark, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. I should probably wrap this up. We had a bit of fun here tonight. And again, I want to say to all pigeon flyers, to give yourself the best chances, you got to have the best of the best. You really do. The Benson clock gives you that on the clocking side of things. Your birds might not be the best. Your training might not be the best. But one thing I can guarantee you, the Benson clock's the best. Hector, what is your input on the Gallo Loft birds? Hector Lopez. Gallo. You're talking about Gallo from Spring Hill? I just want to make sure we're talking about the right Gallo because I've done that a time or two. You always got to watch, eh? Pigeon men. They'll throw in an old curveball.
Troy selling the clocks? Is he come on the internet?
Troy's not on yet. Troy after he gave the price, Troy backed out. You know what they say? The squeakiest wheel will get the grease. We're going to get Mike Green's whole club a clock. I'm going to do it. Anybody that's on here that wants their club to get the benzing, I want you to contact me. I'm doing this now for fun. This is a pro fucking bono. Manny, Gallo Loft. Yeah. What do I think of his pigeons? I think Manny has excellent pigeons. I think he's a very good pigeon man. I've flown his birds in the one loft race. The first year I flew them, I did, or not I did, they did. Nah. But I think he's an excellent pigeon man. And remember, you're not going to win every race every year. But if you ask me, I've been to his loft, I've handled his pigeons, I've met him. I think he's got fantastic pigeons, and I think he's a very good pigeon man. I think he's ruthless. I think I say this right now. If I was to take, I haven't met everybody in the U.S., but if I was to take one American to Belgium to fly pigeons, to have a partnership with, I will take Manny. I think he's a good pigeon man. He's a real good pigeon man. And that's that. Does he sell good pigeons? Yes. Does he sell great pigeons? Yes. Does he sell superstar pigeons? Yes. Does he sell shit pigeons on the same side? Yes. He's not trying to sell you a shit pigeon. But he's a good pigeon man. Our club uses benzing. I also have a live hub. I do not have to drive to my club. Eddie Ortiz says it. I've been telling people here in Canada is cheap. Like when we walk, every Canadian, you hear their ass squeak. They're so cheap. But you give them the live hub. You give them everything on a silver plate. You know what they say? They're not sure. They're scared. When a Canadian farts, he looks around. No, like a deer in headlights. Don't forget about my clock. Oh, I still only got one guy at $800 for a clock. Giving them away. Only one. And I've asked Troy, can we give one away at Pigeon Bingo? Troy, you going to invest in a clock for Pigeon Bingo? Hell, we're going to give one away. Our next Super Bingo, we're going to give a clock away. Why not? I'm going to buy one, though, at the $2,100 price and give it away. Hector Lopez. And again, when you go to Gallo, handle a lot of pigeons. He's got a lot of pigeons. He flies in Spring Hill. He flies with an army, but good pigeon man. That's what I'll say on that one. And I do recommend, if you go to Spring Hill, you go and visit him. His English isn't the best, but you're not there to speak English. You're there to speak pigeon. And if you don't know what that means, then don't even bother going there. But next year, I'll have him in my race too. Anyways, I think it was fun tonight. I think we learned a little bit more about benzing and how great the clock is. We've had lots of people talk about it. Hopefully this video gets to my brother, Thomas. I am looking for other people who sell the clock to get on the goddamn camera and sell the thing. Sell the clock. Show me what you can do to sell it. Promote it. Because it's goddamn great. It's fantastic.
Why promote?
I'm only promoting this clock because the clocks that I've sold to other people throughout North America, I never got credit for. What I did get was fired. Not fired, but I got let go. And I was never given a goddamn deal, like $1,300 for an M3 clock. I wasn't given that deal.
Well, now they're selling.
Now they give it to the Fridge and Mumbles to sell. So you know what? I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about commission, because you want to know what commission is? If you don't get it, it's nothing anyways. It's just working for free. You want me to tell you something? I'm learning how to sell better. I'd rather sell than make no commission. And you know what? The people on this show, they want a good clock. I can't go and sell for Top Pigeon. Do you know why? Because it's shit. And I can't sell for Taurus because it's shit. And I can't sell for Unicon because it's shit. They're not good. So what am I going to do? I'm stuck. You're stuck. Well, of course you're stuck. No, they're not stuck. I'm having fun now because I'm selling with no care. No care in the world. And I like that. That's the best way to sell. It's like I say, would you go into a race when the owner has 50 birds in it and the owner buys the loft? You wouldn't. I mean, for me, this is easy. It's actually quite enjoyable. Well, I'm sure I'll get some lashback on this show. Have to. What did they do to Don Cherry? He made one comment and they fired him. Like the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, that was the dumbest move they ever made. They fired Don Cherry, a money-producing machine. But if the CBC can do it, so can Benzing. Great clock. Tomorrow we're gonna do inventory again. I got the clock still running now. Yeah, there's about 10 dummy O's outside, which is good. You got to have those birds that stay out on the board. It hones you. Like Troy says, you should have pickets under your loft so the birds don't go underneath. Actually, it's better to have your birds go under the loft. Tells you what type of pigeon man you really are. On that note, Gallo Loft in Spring Hill, excellent pigeons. Benzing is super. Their new sales staff here in North America. You got Seagulls for you Americans. You got Big Andy, which he dabbles on both sides of the border. And then you got Troy, the best of them all. Guys, I'm Ryan from the Pioneer Club. $800 a clock. Club prices, you let me know. We're going to come up with a club price. Club prices for everyone. We want your club involved. We want to get on the Benzing page. You can use your phones with them. You can do it all. Good night to all. And remember, knives are more for than just shaving and cutting your steak. Isn't that right, Troy? Have a good evening. Thanks for flying with me. And Super Bingo opens up on Sunday. The tour, the Tuesday show. Who next will do the tour? I have to go have dinner. You guys have been a great audience. And remember, shit happens, and I'll end it with the Benzing. Thanks for flying with me, guys. Innovation through technology. Through tradition?
Yeah.
Innovation, yes. Innovation through tradition. Since 1896. You know what that means, guys? It means it's so fucking damn good, it's right in front of you. And listen to the man who said, I tell 100 people exactly what I do, and only one guy listens. I've been here in Canada for 3 or 4 years, and I think I've sold 15. $800 a clock. Have a great evening, guys.